So we need to find square root of 200 on the calculator without using the square root sign. Now, how do we calculate this without using the square root sign? For this, we will just start off with the fact that I know for the fact that whenever we have, let's take A less than B less than C. This implies square root of A is less than square root of B is less than square root of C. So we just need to know two perfect squares, one below 200, one above 200. So now this is 200. Below 200, I can take 196, which is 14 square, and above it, I can take 225. This would imply 14 is less than square root of 200 is less than square root of 225, which is 15. So I know this can be our starting point. I know the number is between 14 and 15. The square root of this is between 14 and 15. So that can be our starting point. Let's say 14. Let's say this is my x. Let's say I have my x value here, which can be, let's say, this is my x, this is my x squared. I just need to keep trying some values, which will give me a list of. Yeah. So let's start with 14. 14 square is 196. 14 square is 225. It's between that, so let me try with 14.5. What is 14.5 square? So let's check 14.5 square is equal to 210.25. 210.25. So now I know that this is between 14.5 and 14. So you can just try a value which is between 14.5 and 14. You could even try 14.1 if you want, but we'll just keep bisecting that. We'll just keep taking the interval into half and keep trying. So what is 14.5 plus 14 by 2? It will be 14.25. We verify that with the calculator. So I'll just try 14.25 and I'll take the square of that now. So that is 14.25 square. That gives me 203.0625. 203.0625. So now again what I can see is this is not between which two values. The last value which was fixed was 14. So now I saw that it's between 14 and 14.5, but this is still more than 200. The value which I can choose now is, so it is between 14 and 14.25. So now I have to take the midpoint of 14 and 14.25. So let me just take that. So I will take 14 plus 14.25 and again take it upon 2. So that gives me 14.125. So let's take 14.125, 125, and I will square this. We square this. That gives us 199. Now it's gone below 200. 199.5156. You can just write the answer. We just know that we know that's less than 200. So now I've got a value which is one value is above 200, one is below. So now I know that my answer is between these two values, between this and this. So let me take 14.25. So now what I'll do, I'll take 14.25, 14.25 plus 14.125. Let me check. It has to be between these two numbers for sure. So let me take in between, exactly in between them. So that gives me 14.187. Now I can round this up to 3 digits also for which, so I can just take it as 14 point. This is now 14.188. Let me take it 188. So, or I can take it as 1875 also. It will be easier for me to square also. I'll just take the same 14.1875. Now let me square this up. This is 201.285. This is 201.285. Now we need to find the answer correct to two decimal places. So we need to check out two values. So now I know that the root lies between, see again I've got a value which is more than this. So I know it is lying between 14.125 and this is still 14.1875. We just got this 1875. Decimal is 275. This is give me a higher value. So yes, okay, I just messed up the second decimal. Yeah, it is correct actually. So 14.1875, 14.125. So now the value is somewhere in between them. So 14.1875 and 14.125. So I'll just take a value between that. So let me just go back. So this is between 14.125 and 14.1875. So 1875 is the interval is further narrowing down. So this is 1875. So that gives me 14.15625. 14.15625 and square of this gives me 200.399 something. Again, we can see that the higher value, okay, this is 200 and the next value which we got was this. So it is still lying between these two. Now both these values, if I try to round off to the second decimal place, I'm not getting the same value. So it is between this. I know the upper limit is this, the lower limit is this. So the root can be anywhere between these two. But it is not, both the digits are not rounding up. If I try to round up 14.125, I get 14.13. If I round up 14.15625, it will round up to 14.16. So they are not rounding up to the second digit or the same second digit. So we need to continue trying out these values. So let us try another value. So now we know it is between this. So 14.125. Again, I'll just go back. 14.125 and 14.15625. Let me take 15625. This is 15625. 15625. That gives me 14.140. The starting is 14.1406 something. I'll just keep it, I have no space to write it, but this is just to get an idea. So now square of this, that gives me 190. So finally we have come to another value which is 99.9572. So now it lies between this 14.140625 and 15625. So this is going to less than 200. This is more than 200. So definitely it is lying between them. So I will just again change my calculation to between 15625 and 140625. So 140,625. That gives me 14.148. And then this will be squaring this, which is 217. So 200.17 something. Again, I can see this is more than 200. So definitely it is lying between these two points. We're slowly narrowing down, but again, if I round this off, I get 148. If I round off, it becomes 15. Here, if I round off, it becomes 14. We need to just take an interval between this. So it's between 140625 and 148. So 1484375. 1484375. So we 1484375. 184 and 484375. This gives me 143. 14.143 If I square this, you get this. This is also still 100.025. So now I know the number is finally lying between this and this. If this is more than 200, this is less than 200. Also, if I round off each of these two numbers, I will round off them. I'll round them off to, if we round off to 14.14. So I know whatever square root of 200 that I am looking for is correct to second decimal place. Let's take this name. So let us just calculate this square root of 200 and see. Square root of 200 is equal to, yes, indeed we can see that it is 14.14 if we round it up to second decimal place.